Good evening, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to your evening news and weather right here on the Riley King Network. We're live here in the Mall of America, as you see right behind me in Bloomington, Minnesota. The time here in Bloomington, Minnesota is 3:59 p.m., and it is almost 5 p.m. in New Hampshire, back home in New Hampshire. We have a lot of news to get to and your weather, so let's begin with your news. First up, driver arrested after hit and run in Epping. Victim critically hurt. Let's take a listen to the video from WMUR News 9, Ray Brewer.
To all the people who could quest like a tribe does.
55-year-old Andrea Rich had nothing to say as she left the Epping Police Department Wednesday morning. Andrea, why didn't you give her...
No comment.
Do you have anything you want to say to her?
No.
Rich is charged with felony conduct after an accident. Police say around 3:45 this morning, Rich hit a worker from Dunkin' Donuts who'd gone out for a smoke break. Rich had just made a delivery at the convenience store that's in the same building.
She is a newspaper delivery person. She dropped off papers at the Extra Mart and was driving around the back of the store where it was dark. She didn't see the victim and she hit the victim.
The victim suffering several injuries, including a potentially fatal injury to her head.
They're life-threatening. At no time was she conscious when we were with her, or the short time we were with her at the hospital.
Surveillance video from the Dunkin' Donuts, according to police, shows Rich getting out of the pickup, looking at the victim, and then getting back in her vehicle and leaving. But she didn't offer police an explanation for her behavior.
There was no good reason that she didn't stay and render aid or call for help.
The victim was eventually found by another customer who went into the store and called for help. Police think the victim was laying on the ground in the cold for about 10 minutes. Police say that Rich has no previous criminal record, but additional charges are possible. She's scheduled to be arraigned February 9th in Rockingham County Superior Court. Reporting live in Epping, Ray Brewer, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. High school sweethearts killed in violent head-on crash. Let's take a listen to the video from WCVB Boston.
Just after 1 o'clock this morning, police rushed to what turned out to be a double fatal right here on Walpole Street, and they're now identifying the victims. 20-year-old Victoria Cody, she was the driver, and her front seat passenger, Alex Pandolfo, both of Norwood. That vehicle stopping right there on the sidewalk, and it was a Toyota Camry. The Toyota Camry crashed with a Dodge Ram pickup. That vehicle stopped across the street in a driveway, pointed in the wrong direction with heavy front-end damage. A man with a leg injury was on the ground there. The young people were in a 2011 Toyota Camry, a backseat passenger, third person, removed with the jaws of life, and that person med-flighted to Brigham and Women's Hospital. Neighbors here awoke to the loud bang.
A car and a truck, both on opposite sides of the road that they should have been on. I couldn't see the car damage because it was facing the opposite way of the house I was looking, but the truck I could see the whole front end was smashed in. And then, like I said, I saw that the police cars were lined up all the way down Walpole Street.
Police were on the scene here for hours, clearing the scene outside of 344 Walpole Street. There's still quite a lot of debris here on the ground. For privacy reasons, police are not giving us any information about the two survivors who are in serious condition at this time. We're live in Norwood. Rondella Richardson, WCVB News Center 5.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Gardiner area high school teacher charged with sexual assaulting teen. Let's take a listen to the video from WMTW News 8 Maine.
If you're new to a neighborhood, here are some helpful tips. Slow down. Be quiet. Don't blow leaves in anyone's yard. Clean.
Well, guys, John Glowa appeared here in court today on the 2 charges of gross sexual assault, and we're just reading through the affidavit and learning more about what happened. And the documents show that it happened on last Wednesday, which was January 24th, the 2 gross sexual assault charges stemming from the fact that the document says that he did provide alcohol to the girl, which limited her ability to respond to the acts. And the other charge was that he did engage in sexual acts with a minor. The 3rd charge is for providing the alcohol to that minor. The report on that day shows that she got sick from twisted tea and several shots of vodka. And it also says that when she started to get sick, Glowa did tell her to take some aspirin and tell her mother that she just didn't feel well. Again, we're just reading through the affidavit. We just got it a few minutes ago, and we'll continue to read through it and bring you more details on what happened in those charges now with that teacher. Live in Augusta, Kyle Jones, WMTW News 8.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Now let's take a look at your U.S. market and see how your U.S. market closed for this Wednesday evening. And here is a look at the market for you all. Dow closes 73 points higher, capping off best month since March 2016. U.S. stocks rose on Wednesday, capping off a strong start to 2018. The Dow Jones Industrial Average and S&P 500 notched their best monthly performance since March 2016. One dead in accident involving train carrying GOP members of Congress. Let's take a listen to this video from ABC News.
Dozens of Republican lawmakers were on board this chartered Amtrak train when it slammed into a trash truck near a crossing this morning. The train partially derailed.
Engine 151, engine 58, squad 505, rescue 501, car 508 for a train versus truck.
Trash and debris littered the area around the tracks just outside of Charlottesville, Virginia.
To have that type of impact at 70 miles an hour without any braking, it was quite a shock.
The GOP lawmakers, including House Speaker Paul Ryan, were on their way to an annual GOP retreat in Greenbrier, West Virginia. At least one person from the truck was killed. Others in the vehicle are also said to be seriously injured.
One of these sad situations where the vehicle and the men that were operating it were just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
On the train, there were no major injuries reported, only minor. Minnesota Congressman Jason Lewis was sent to a local hospital with a concussion.
I was sitting down, so it didn't injure me as much, but the people that were standing up were thrown down.
House representatives and senators on board jumped on Twitter. Oregon Representative Greg Walden tweeting, "We're fine, but our train hit a garbage truck. Members with medical training are assisting the drivers of the truck." The White House says President Trump has been briefed on the crash. He and Vice President Pence are both scheduled to attend the GOP retreat.
I spoke with Speaker Ryan just a few moments ago, and they're doing pretty good. The train accident was a tough one.
Buses arrived to pick up the members of Congress and take them on to the retreat. And the NTSB is sending a team to investigate. Florida Congressman Neil Dunn told ABC News that he and other lawmakers who are also doctors helped provide first aid after another lawmaker who used to be an Army Ranger helped pry open the train door so they could get out and help others. Tara Palmieri, ABC News, Crozet, Virginia.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. And now let's take a look at the weather here in Bloomington, Minnesota. Weather right now is sunny, 28 degrees. And your weather for today and tonight. Today, sunshine and clouds mixed, a few flurries or snow showers possible, high 29 degrees, winds west-southwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. And for tonight, cloudy skies followed by partial clearing, a few flurries or snow showers possible, low -1 degrees, winds northwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour. And to check out the weather in New Hampshire, back home in New Hampshire. Weather right now is clear, 29 degrees. Weather for tonight, tomorrow, and tomorrow night. For tonight, a few snow showers possible, low in the low 20s. And for tomorrow, snow showers in the morning, highs in the upper 30s. And tomorrow night, a few more snow showers possible, lows in the 20s. And that is it for your evening news and weather right here on the Riley King Network, broadcasting live here in Mall of America in Bloomington, Minnesota, as you see right behind me again in the Mall of America. And I hope you all have a great rest of your night, everyone. I'll see you back here tomorrow with another edition of your news and weather. And I'll be back later on today for a news report. Later on this evening, I should say, with a news report. Goodbye, everyone.